What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about a Mandalorian MMO. Now, this went over my head, completely over my head for several days. I'm recording this several days before you guys see the video, but I couldn't not talk about it once I, noticed it. Really, what we have here is two different things, okay? The first thing is what literally says, Mandalorian MMO, links it to ZeniMax, right? That they'd be the ones to make it. So, like, all of that stuff. So, I mean, that's the big thing. That's what obviously everybody first saw. But what's interesting is I made a video on the main channel on Tuesday. I put it up Tuesday, Wednesday, and we talked about Xbox, Bethesda, and Disney. And this was a rumor that came much later. It really came this past week, in which a guy who seems to very much be in the know, or his sources in the know, said that they are not done with Disney licenses. There will be more Disney licensed games coming from Xbox, Bethesda, and besides Indiana Jones, right? Indiana Jones is the one that's confirmed. So, my first go-to was something like Pirates of the Caribbean. I would, kill for that. I think a game like Tron, having Tron be a game would actually be, there's been attempts before, but, something like that would be really cool. And then obviously you could go down the Star Wars route, but this comes from Skullsy, and I don't know who this is, Skullsy TV, but Nick, Special Nick over on Twitter, he backed him up. He basically said, hey, everything he said, specifically with Elder Scrolls 6, lines up perfectly with what, or almost perfectly, with what they have heard, or what he has heard. And in one of the, barrages, they talk about, betrayals, marriages, and factions matter in the Elder Scrolls. There's no dragons. It's in early stages of development. But then they get away from it because they say Mando MMO at ZeniMax Online. And they say Quake reboot in talks, so on, so on. So the Mando one was just kind of thrown in there, right? And it makes sense. I mean, if you go on ZeniMax Studios website, they talk about how they're actually working on several things. They're not even working on one specific thing. One of them is a new IP, so that could be Mandalorian. So just based off the job listings alone, obviously many things are possible if you just go, based off job postings. But combine that with what this person heard, and again, a lot of the Elder Scrolls stuff seems to be pretty darn accurate, and then they just kind of throw out Mandalorian. And I think actually Special Nick tweeted about Mandalorian as well, saying, yeah, that definitely is happening. And then again, like I said, all that stuff happened late April, and then you get into, early May or this past week, and you had the rumor that, they're not done. They're going to be doing more Disney stuff. That lines up perfectly with me. Now, I would kill for a Pirates of the Caribbean game, so I will never let go of that. But a Mandalorian MMO would also be very cool, so I would take that, right? So sweet. Again, these things just make me happy because we're hearing about games. Yes, they are years and years and years away. I think a Mando MMO would be like at least 2 to 3 years away, if not much, much later. But it would still be exciting. And I think they would. I think they could pull it off quite well. So hopefully, here's hoping, I guess, right? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, so you know when all these videos go up. And I hope to see you all on the next video.